Hi guys, it's Martha with Valley Market Real Estate. I'm up in Glacier View. I have Matanuska Glacier behind me. I have some family up visiting and we're out and about seeing the sights. And I thought, why not do the market memo up here for you? So earlier this summer, we finally had an inventory of over 500, which was the first time in the last 2 years that had happened. But now the inventory is dropping again. So last week it went down by 20 homes, and this week again we saw it go down by about 20 houses. So right now our total current inventory is only 467. So it appears that we might have hit the summer peak and now we're going down again. We had 41 new listings this week, 53 pending, and 52 closed. So like I said, our total current inventory is 465 actually, because 2 pended today. And it's still a great time to sell. There's still more buyers out there than sellers. So it's still a seller's market, even though we're seeing a little bit of a shift in the interest rates. Things are taking a little longer to sell. So if you're thinking about selling, call any of us here at Valley Market Real Estate. We'd love to help talk you through the process and figure out what your home could sell for in this market. And if you're a buyer, we're helping you guys too. So just give us a call.
Thanks, Martha. The rest of this is for you number geeks. And some of you are maybe like me, like to compare what's been going on with 1 year over the next. And that's what this is going to do. I was kind of trying to see if our market is dropping in sales because of the interest rates or not. And I want to show you what I found out. So stay tuned here and let's take a look. Right here, you can see my screen. This is our Flex MLS system, and I can search and see what is sold. Right here, what you're looking at is the solds from January 1 through yesterday, because today happens to be Tuesday. January 1 through yesterday, all the sales in the Matsu Borough, and you can see there are 1,443 sales. The average sales price was $385,000. The average days on market was 29 days. This is an interesting thing to look at, and I'm going to compare this with the last few years. The average list price at the time it was sold was $385,166. The average sales price was $385,470. So you can see that the average sales price over 1,400 listings, 1,400 sales, was higher than the average list price. Now here was the average original price when they first put it on the market. So it did drop a little bit on the average before it's sold, but 29 days in the market. Let's take a look at the year before. So I can go up here, hit edit search, go back here and hit the date of closing and just change this to 21. Change this to 21. Now you see there's 1394 last year for the year to date so far. That's, lower. We sold more houses this year than we did last year. Let's take a quick look at them. Notice exactly the same amount of days on market for those days. We had 385 for sales price this year, and last year you see that 347. The average sales price was slightly lower than the average list price at the time. Let's go back a year before that. We'll just go back to 2020, first day of the pandemic. 2020, 1204. So down again. Every year since 2020, we've sold more houses. You can also look at the average price if you want. Take a quick look. I have a slow computer. I went through 3 computers to try to do this. The other 2 wouldn't do this. But look at the price, $294 average sales just 2 years ago. This year it's $385, almost 100,000 more in 2 years average sales price. You can also see that the average list price was higher than the average sales price, and the average days on the market, look at that, 58 days. Those are the closed listings. I'll go back 1 more year. Down again. You notice that? So every year since 2019, we've sold more houses, even this year, where the interest rates are higher. And look at the average sales price then. There's the average list price. 62 days on the market was average in 2019. That was more of an average market then too, a normal market that we consider a normal market. So you might want to say, what about the last few months? I checked. The last few months, June through this time in August, every year, all 4 years, we see the same trend, more sales. Even the last few months from June till now, we still are seeing more sales than we did the year before. So guys that are out there wondering what's really happening, you hear all these crazy news stories, just showed you the real data right here in the Matsu Valley. If you want to hear more, you want to get more information, just give us a call here at Valley Market Real Estate. We talk about these here in the office all the time. Remember, we do a Facebook Live. Those of you that get on Facebook, we're going to do one today, but it's going to be a little different. We'll see how it goes. Okay, bye.